Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Michael Strom from Oasis Senior Advisors, and today I have the pleasure of interviewing Richard Trujillo of Farmers Insurance in La Mirada. Richard, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mike. Thank you for visiting.
Oh, it's my pleasure to be here. So I was wondering if you could tell the audience a little bit about your background and your Farmers Insurance agency.
Yes. I started the insurance business in 1971, and actually the reason I got into the insurance business was my father died when he was 59 years old. And after the funeral, we were looking for insurance. The insurance agent came out and told my mom, Mrs. Trujillo, your husband let the policy lapse. He had no life insurance. My mom couldn't live in the house. She had to live with me and my brother. It wasn't a very good lifestyle, and the agent at that time said, hey, Rich, you should be in the insurance business. And that's really how I got started, because I said, well, why? And he said, because you could speak from the heart, look people in the eye, and tell them what happened to your mom. So that's how I got into the insurance business after attending college and doing all those other things. Then with the Prudential Insurance Company, I was 7 years. And I wanted to be independent, so in 1978, I joined a Farmers Insurance group of companies. Started with myself, my wife, in a small little office. We worked hard, we grew. The idea is to treat people and with dignity, respect, sell them and talk to them about what they need. So we offer advice on the matters of insurance. Farmers had a better idea because we can sell everything: auto, home, business, medical, Medicare insurance for seniors, all of those kind of packages. So as we went along, we grew, and my three daughters decided that they wanted to join the family business. So they've been with us now 30 years. And so we have the Trujillo and Daughters Farmers Insurance Agency. And we specialize in auto, home, life, commercial insurance, medical, Medicare, income disability, and everybody has their own departments. So that's how we work. People ask all the time, how does sisters work together? Well, they're interdependent, and they rely on each other to bring the business, work with each other. When one of our clients has a problem, they can refer them to the other one, and then they operate under the duck principle. And those of you who don't know what the duck principle is, when the malarkey starts flying, usually from me, they just duck. Goes over their head, and then they ask me, do I have anywhere to go? And then sometimes they'll get on each other's nerves, but we've made a decision that, hey, we agree to disagree, and they have a little rhubarb or something, they'll go to lunch, and it's fine. At the end of the day, they kiss and hug and make up. And so in a nutshell, that's our story.
Well, thank you, Richard, for all that wonderful background on your company and your family and your business and your insurance agency.
Yes.
So now I wonder if you could speak to, as things go on, the industry evolves and things change. So can you talk about how, like all other business, how the insurance industry has changed over the years and how that affects your business and your clients?
Yes, I'd be happy to. Yes, Mike, the way this thing goes, you asked me what has changed with the insurance. When I started in the insurance business in the mid-70s, everything was paper-based. They had a mountain of paperwork. We filled out a paperwork. We would send it into the home office, and they had an army of people processing the paperwork. And one time, a gentleman came out from Chicago, and he said, change. In the not too distant future, you're going to be able to have instant access to every one of your clients. Your clients will be able to reach you anywhere in the world you are immediately. And what he was talking about was this. And at the time, keep in mind, we were paper-based. We thought, no, how long? That's going to happen in 80 years. Well, it happened sooner than we thought. So what happened with the insurance business, like all other insurance business, online companies started coming on, and they would specialize in auto, or they would specialize in home, or those other kind of things, even medical insurance. My daughters came on, and we developed a relationship with our clients. One of our departments that I talked about earlier is our medical department. So my aging book of business clients are coming into age 65, we help them with their Medicare insurance. And then they kept asking us questions, hey, what are my options for assisted living? What are my options when I can't take care of myself, or if I don't want my children to be burdened? And so we've connected with Mike Strom and people like him that offer seniors and give them personal assistance. And it's a partnership that we work and it just works for us. And that's one of the big strong points that I think that's really happened with us.
Well, thank you, Richard. Now I was wondering if you could talk to us a little bit about, in all businesses, and I'm sure specifically yours, there's always a mission and a vision. So can you speak to us specifically about your mission and vision as it relates to your insurance business and agency?
Yes, I can. Yes, our mission statement, our mission is basically to safeguard our clients against financial ruin. At our agency, we handle most all of our clients' insurance and act as their insurance advisors. We help them develop an insurance buying strategy tailored to their individual needs and offer them needed protection in the event of a worst case scenario. So we bring to our clients' attention the financial exposures that they have, as I mentioned earlier: lawsuit exposure, loss of property, medical insurance, Medicare insurance, and loss of income, life insurance. We find that people overinsure in things that matter the least, and they underinsure where things matter the most. The example, lawsuit exposure. And sometimes people, as an example, will have an older vehicle and they'll want full coverage on the older vehicle, and they may only get $1,000 or $2,000 if it was a total loss. But at the other end, if their house is paid for, they own a couple of rentals, their net assets are $1 million, and they're carrying $50,000 worth of liability insurance. And that's what we try to bring to their attention, is that maybe they need to protect the things where they need to protect it. So we diagnose what their situation is, we meet them face to face, and our unfair advantage as compared to online companies is that we will sit down and personally discuss and find out what you need and then offer a solution. And that's basically it. It's worked for us for 45 years.
Well, thank you, Rich, for all that wonderful information about your insurance agency. So if a client would like to call you and ask questions or set up an appointment to come in, what's the best phone number to reach you at?
The best way is 714-522-0081. And you can Google us at Rich Trujillo, Farmers Insurance. We're in La Mirada.
Okay.
And we'll be happy to call you back if we're not available, but somebody's here 10 hours a day.
Wonderful. Okay, well, thank you for all your time, Rich.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.